Happy long weekend, everybody. So for today's video, I wanted to concentrate on why your relaxed hair may be breaking. So I've gotten a lot of DMs to my Instagram from people wondering what they're doing wrong because their relaxed hair isn't thriving. They're getting both breakage at the ends and breakage at the root. That one's a hard one. It's particularly upsetting. So I thought I would do some research and really delve into some of the main culprits leading to breakage of your relaxed hair. Now we all know that relaxed hair is a different animal from all of the rest. From a scientific perspective, relaxers contain lye. Lye is the active ingredient in breaking down your hair's protein bonds to achieve a straighter look. That process in itself is really harsh on your hair. If done properly, and if you take the proper care of your hair, you should be fine with relaxing. Your hair should grow, it should be shiny, it should be goals, but relaxed hair requires a lot of care and, frankly, dedication. So I'm going to give you some tips and look into some reasons why your relaxed hair is breaking. So, number one, to me, is overprocessing. A lot of people opt to do their relaxers at home by themselves, which is fine if you know what you're doing. A lot of people, though, are novices and rush through the process because the relaxer is burning their scalps, or they just don't have the know-how to do it properly. So for instance, my mother is actually quite good at hair. We have a bunch of hairstylists in our family, and when I was a teenager, she used to relax my hair for me. Sorry, I'm gonna ditch this sweater, it's boiling. And I have a super sensitive scalp. She used to start on this side and finish on this side. But by the time she got to this side, I would be in tears because the relaxer was burning my scalp so badly. She would use kiddie relaxers on my hair because they're milder, but it didn't matter. It still burned a lot. So this part would be relaxed well, and this side would be under-processed. So basically, I would have nice straight hair on this side and kinky, dull hair on this side. So actually, that's an example of under-processing, and that's an example of one of the problems that a lot of people run into at home. Over-processing is when you're not waiting long enough in between relaxers. Ideally, a good guideline is waiting 10 to 12 weeks in between your relaxers, okay? A lot of people go every 4 weeks, every 6 weeks, and it just isn't enough time for your natural hair to grow out to give a good line of demarcation for either you or your hairstylist to work with. That leads in overlapping your relaxers. That's when you apply relaxer to the regrowth, but it ends up on the old growth too. That leads to overprocessing, which leads to weakness and breakage close to the root, and that's bad, bad, bad. It takes a lot of time for the hair to recover. Your scalp deserves moisture, hydration, and good blood circulation. You cannot grow healthy regrowth if your scalp is dry and irritated. So if you're burning your scalp, constantly with relaxers, if you're waiting too long in between washes and there's a lot of buildup on your scalp, or even if you're not taking the time to just massage your scalp to boost that blood circulation, you could run into some problems. The new hair that grows in could be weaker, and that could promote breakage at the scalp. Something I recommend is finding a good scalp stimulator. I have one by Renee Ferderer. I will put it in the description box. I'll also, they're not coming to mind right now, but basically what I do is I find shampoos. I've sucked it up. I didn't like shampoos with peppermint in them. I didn't like how they felt on my scalp. I'm not one for that tingly sensation, but I sucked it up and I got a really good one from, I think, Paul Mitchell. I think it's tea tree oil shampoo, and it will massage the conditioner into my scalp. And there's a brand called Wet Dry Brush. They sent me a bunch of wet dry brushes, and in the shower I will add the conditioner to my hair, to my roots, and I'll use the wet dry paddle brush. It looks I'll add a picture. It looks like a shell, and I just take the time to stimulate my scalp with that brush, and I've learned to love it. Not only does a scalp massage feel good, but the peppermint, the tea tree oil, that tingling sensation does feel nice. I'll do that for about a minute or two. I'll get lost with myself in the shower doing that, but I've really noticed an improvement in my regrowth. It does seem shinier, and I feel that my hair has grown longer in between my relaxers. I've been trying to stretch them a bit longer, but generally I do them every 10 weeks. But yeah, I do notice a difference in that regrowth. It pays to take care of your scalp. So another reason your relaxed hair may be breaking is just abusing weaves. So be it clip-ins or sew-ins, all of that heavy weaved in hair pulls on your roots. And if you're not taking care of the hair, it can break it where the weaved in hair makes contact with your own natural hair. So you really have to be careful. Again, go to a hairstylist who knows what she's doing. Don't sew your hair in too tightly. Don't leave clip-ins in for days on end. I don't even think that's possible because they tend to loosen and shift anyways, but it's just a stress on your own hair. So last week I got 5 messages from viewers saying, "What is this deep conditioning?" I was floored. Everybody should be deep conditioning. Not just us girls with relaxed hair. Naturalistas, people of all colors of the rainbow. Take the time to really baby your hair and find a good deep conditioner. Do it once a week. If you have fine hair, concentrate on the ends, use a lighter deep conditioner. But if you've got a ton of relaxed hair or a lot of natural hair, so on and so forth, go to town on it. Use a ton of deep conditioner. If your hair is severely dry, that's another one. A lot of you guys write in wondering how to fix your severely dry hair. Get a good, thick, deep conditioner. I love the Shea Moisture Mafura oil and Manuka honey line. That actually worked really well for my hair. My hair is loving it. The Schwarzkopf Repair Rescue line, which I think is being discontinued, which breaks my heart. Just, get any deep conditioner or hair mask that's super thick with like a butter-like consistency. Add it to your hair and go about your business. Do your house cleaning, go to the gym, who cares? Leave it in your hair for like an hour. You can also go that one extra step and invest in a steam cap. Put the deep conditioner in your hair, wrap it with either saran wrap or a plastic shower cap. Put the steam cap on your hair and leave the steam cap on anywhere from 15 minutes to half an hour. That will really hydrate your hair, and you will see a tremendous difference in the health of your hair and the shine of your hair. Okay, a word of caution with these steam caps. You can overdo it, leading to mushy, limp hair, okay? More isn't always better in that particular case. I would limit it to 15 minutes to 30 minutes because, again, you just don't want limp, dull, mushy hair. I know, guys, it seems counterintuitive to cut your hair when you try to grow it, but I can't stress this enough. You need a good trim. If your hair is breaking and it's long and short, you will have split ends, and split ends can tend to travel up your hair shaft. I've seen split ends like this long. I used to work as an esthetician in a spa connected to a salon, and I've seen women come in with hair that just was beyond frizzy. It looked like if you lit a match next to their hair, it would catch fire. It's just so bad. Treat yourself to a good trim. I did the same. I abused my hair this summer. I was going to a lot of events and I was curling my hair a ton and so on and so forth. So I went and saw Gloria and I got a good trim. It feels so much better. Don't be afraid. And if you're going to cut your hair on your own, God, please don't use kitchen scissors. You have to get a pair of hair shears. They're balanced properly to cut your hair, meaning that open and close motion of scissors is calibrated properly so as to not shred your hair as it's cutting it. Kitchen shears will shred your hair. It won't give you a nice clean snip. I watch countless YouTube videos on hair care, and I cannot believe how many people use these terrible quality scissors on their hair. You are really doing yourself a disservice when you do that. Okay, and this last tip goes out to that dear sweet friend of mine on Instagram who always writes me wanting hair tips. You need a good daily moisturizer for your hair. This saved my hair after the summer of abusing it. I went to Gloria and I was desperate. I was like, okay, you know, I'm deep conditioning. I feel like I'm doing everything right, but the heat has really, frankly, damaged my hair this summer. Can you recommend anything? And she recommended this Indigo Luster Glow Daily Hair Moisturizer. It's got the consistency of butter, and when my hair is feeling dry, I will use a generous amount in my hair and rub it in from roots to tip, and it makes your hair instantly shiny. It is so, so nice. It's been a game changer for me. I feel some of the other daily moisturizers I was using weren't necessarily effective. This one I really like, and the ingredients are fantastic. The first set of ingredients are botanical complex calendula extract, golden seal extract, matricaria extract, neutral henna extract, hops extract, horsetail extract, soap bark extract, wild cherry bark extract. You know, all of these are very hydrating and shine enhancing. So I hope you found this video helpful and informative. If you liked it, please give me the thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Let me know in the comments what you think. If you have any hair issues or hair problems, also leave them in the comments section, DM me, email me. I can't stress this enough. I love hearing from you guys. I don't know what's gone on with my YouTube channel recently, but I've gotten a ton of subscribers, and it fills my heart to get all of your questions and DMs. I'm getting a ton of fashion and beauty questions. I hear you. I will start doing makeup videos. I am no Pat McGrath, she's my hero, but I will try my best with the makeup videos. A lot of you look at my Instagram, which is at dominique.baker. You see all of the makeup that I'm profiling on my Instagram, and you're wondering why I don't review it on my YouTube channel. It's just because I'm not necessarily confident in my makeup artistry skills, but you know what? Who cares? I'm just gonna start, and I'm gonna start reviewing. Anyways, guys, I love and appreciate all of you. I'm so grateful. Anyways, enjoy the Labor Day weekend. Again, I love you, and I will see you in the next video.